Their run game, how good is their run game?
I feel like they have a well-established run game, which really sets up their pass game. But their run game is different from what I've seen. Well, it's not different, but it's more organized than what I've seen before. So we're gonna really have to pay attention to the techniques, pay attention to all the what the O lineman gives us, so we can be ready for any play they throw at us.
We know you can rush the passer well. Is learning to play the run game difficult for a guy like you? You're not as big as a lot of the tackles you're going against.
Most of the time it's just technique, because the low man wins. Obviously a big guy running full speed, you got to get low. You can't just stay up high. You will get knocked out. But it's literally just technique, staying low, using your hands. And whoever get their hands inside first win. It's difficult, but it's doable.
I'm not gonna get you in trouble with this. This is not my intention, but when the game is being, let's say, played a certain way, like it was in that quarter, and you're looking for a little bit of relief, right? And it's not coming in the form of yellow laundry on the field. You know what I mean? How do you stay plugged in and not? It looked like you guys sometimes were turning around for plays like, "Hey, did you not see that?" But you still got after him and still continually cause that action, right?
Yeah, it's like Coach Gibby said, just take it one play at a time. Everything's not going to always fall in your favor. We just got to keep expecting good things to happen, like Coach Hogerson always says. So, in that perspective, we had no control over that. We can say something, but at the end of the play, it's still whatever the ref says. So, we just got to keep playing, go to the next down.
Commercially, that's their tactic to stop you. You're doing something right?
Oh, yeah.
Does that work for you?
Not all the time.
Okay. It happens on every play, though, I'm guessing. So does it ever affect defensive linemen that much? If you're not getting that, then, geez, you're held on every other play at least, right? So you don't get a call on every other play. It's just kind of more normal.
Yeah, Coach Tall always tells us, don't complain about being held. It's going to happen. You're in the Big 12. So it actually makes us want to strain harder, work harder every play, so we can get that holding call, or we can get in the backfield, affect the quarterback, and stop the run. But if we don't get the call, we can't we can get upset, but leave it up to the coaches, because if we get mad at the referees, we just gonna get ejected.
It's not gonna help you if you're
No,
yelling
not
at
at
it right
all.
to you. That's not gonna be good. The final few plays before the 2-point play, where you get a break and you get to get some deep breaths, maybe a sub a little bit, but they're moving. You're having to kind of shuttle down the field too. How were y'all feeling that? Was it a little fatigue? Was it excitement because this is a wild game? Was it a combination?
It was actually a combination, because we were not expecting them to come back, but we had to handle what was at hand. So we're excited that we were in a close game like that, but we're a little fatigued because we weren't they were. I'm not saying Baylor's not a good team, but at the end of the day, they were not supposed to be in that game with us like that. They were not supposed to be able to come back. So that took a lot of energy to stop them on that 2-point conversion play. It was too much energy. Too much energy.
How much did that QB switch basically change that game there in the fourth quarter?
Oh my God, he brought a different running style to the game. He was the one that'll pull it and take off with it. And when I first seen him run, I was like, oh, this is probably just a one-time thing. But he actually, it looked like he enjoyed getting hit or something, or enjoyed bringing the hit or something. He just like he played running back before or something. But it was different, I could say. He was more athletic.
How's a guy like Jalen Harvey progressing? Because a lot of people said that was his best game so far on Saturday. He's
actually doing really well. He just came back from reasons that I will not speak of. He actually does really well. He got into the rotation with the twos as well as I am. So he comes in, he brings power to it, power and quickness. So him and McDougal working at center the whole game is that's something to worry about right there.